think we got him. Ew. Dude, tell me that's not an alien. Tell me that isn't a fucking alien. What is that? Okay, I think that enemy hit me once. Creepy. Is that free Carillium? Look at me, I'm defeated, bro.
Yes, you did it, Zap. Oh, I could kiss you, you sweet son of a bitch. I thought it was all over.
Good God. Yeah, they're in the shape of hands, yeah. A lot of this game is about people reaching out, things reaching out. Even the plants look like they're reaching out, and they're made from the remnants of dead people who still try and reach out even after they die, right? That's why they grab you. Very interesting. Jesus, the Jenga tower. Ooh. See, the question is, do I even need this Carillium? I don't know how long there is left of this game, but it feels weird that they're going to give you more of this. Maybe not. I'm not sure, but I'll take more of it. Can't go wrong with some good Carillium. We gotta walk in. With a song playing, we gotta walk. Oh. Damn, this is where we first started. Like, 60 hours ago we were here. Look at us back to square one. I remember when I set out on foot from here.
Hello.
Mochi's here.
Oh, Baba. Hello. Oh, hello. Hi, Baba. What are you doing, little Baba?
He's so cute. Real voice Monka. That's Mochi speaking, not me.
Hello. Potatoes.
You know, when I first came here, I'm like, why don't we see anyone outside? This is like the remnants of a city, right? But everyone now just lives underground. You'd see this and you're like, oh, you know, the streets should be bustling with life, but all of these have been abandoned, right? Everyone's fled underground. Why don't we see any abandoned cities? It's just one city. I guess it... Yeah, it's something to think about, for sure. It was a long time ago, though, to be fair. You know, I'm sure things are now just rubble. Gone, dusted, blown away with the wind, right?
Thank heavens you made it. Fragile's been in a
Yeah.
coma for a while now. But with all these cryptobiotes you brought, we should be able to bring her round. And with any luck, it'll only take a few more to get her back on her feet. You did well, Sam.
Anime, yo, buddy. We should be near the end of this game, actually. This should be, yeah, the tail end of this game. Less than 50% damage, it's 99% damage. Whoops! Wait, one more tumble, and we would have lost the mission. Oh my god. Right back to where we started.
Sam.
Oh god, no,
You're
please. Don't touch me.
It must have been one hell of a journey, especially on your own. But now the whole team is together again.
The whole team? Die Hardman too?
Too much traveling to and from beaches in such a short span. Chiral matter contaminated her cells, effectively causing jet lag on a molecular level. Because of that, her homeostatic mechanisms were shaken. Don't worry, she's not in any danger, but she needs some rest.
So where's the director?
He's being looked after in another room. Bridges personnel found him lying outside the isolation ward, similar to when you came back from Cliff's Beach. Even after decontamination, she needed more and more time to recover.
You hungry? Oh, look what I brought you. It's like waking up a dog with a piece of bacon.
Sam, you made it.
Hungry?
She got them granny grippers. Oh, sweet Josephine.
Looks like you need me after all. Who'd have thought? Anyway, clock's ticking. Am I right?
Already back to work, really?
Sam's here. The Great Deliverer. The only one who can reach Amelie's Beach.
You're in no condition to do this. It's not fair to you or Sam.
In my own search for Amelie's Beach, I have come to realize something extraordinary. If beaches were likened to a multiverse, hers would appear to exist on a higher plane than ours.
Oh.
I can walk the beaches of others, but hers is beyond my reach. It's invisible, inaccessible, even to Fragile, I fear. Imagine it as a circulatory system, if you will. Each of our beaches is a single capillary. But Amelie's Beach is the heart that pumps blood to the rest of us. Capillaries are subordinate to the greater whole. A whole governed by the heart, which gives direction, which dictates flow.
She's the big head honcho.
Dictates everything, controls.
So what the fuck is she?
Don't you
A
see?
god?
She is in control.
She a god? What is she?
You may be able to travel against the flow and reach her, but having done so, if she does not wish to let you go, if she wishes to keep you, she can.
She's some interdimensional
Fragile
fucking...
Die Hardman broke free from her beach, didn't they?
I don't think it was any different from what happened to you. I didn't get out because I wanted to.
She let them
I
out.
was forced out. Repatriated, if you will. by her.
Forced out. Why?
This is only a theory, but she wants you. Wants you to go to her.
She's been saying that the whole fucking game.
That's her final wish.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
So that's it, huh? Amelie's the EE, and this is her endgame. Just so we're clear, if I want to stop the last Stranding and come back in one piece, I need to go to her beach and talk her out of it. That about right?
Correct. As cliche as it sounds, you're our only hope. Though quite frankly, I doubt even you can change her mind.
If you can't make her see reason, you'll have to kill her. And if you kill her...
You'll save the world, but you'll be stranded outside of it.
She's like the next Big Bang, the next big cataclysmic event that destroys the planet and resets time. The laws of nature. I don't know. The inevitable. Yeah. But how the hell is she made? How does she get that choice? Dark Souls cycle.
Might as well make it official then. You ready to deliver the package?
We're going in. She's taking me to the beach. I'm still curious as to how she's an EE. How is she like a force of nature? Like,
maybe she'll listen. But with the shape the world's in, it'll only be delaying the inevitable. Still, if it buys us time to try and build something better, a new lease on life, at least for a little bit, well, I can think of one woman who made the most of a chance like that. Nothing lasts forever, not even the world. But we gotta keep it going as long as we can, right? Patch the holes, change the parts, all that.
yes, sir.
So we can say we had a good run, that we lived.
Thought you didn't like having to handle things with care.
'Cause it was hard enough keeping my own shit together. Back when we met at the cave, the only thing I cared about was making it to the next sunrise. Sure as hell didn't care about America or the future. I was living a lie, hung up on past regrets. I was broken. But somewhere along the way, I started changing. Started meeting people that made me think that maybe it wasn't all bad. People that put their faith in tomorrow, and in me. That kept the lights on, and waited for hope to arrive. So I gotta deliver, for their sake.
Damn.
Even if it means you never come back?
Fucked if I do, fucked if I don't, right? Take care of Lou.
I will.
Couldn't find a working still mother east of Port Knot City. Kid's done enough. No more.
All right. I'll do my best to nurse our little one back to health.
Dude, even at the end of the world when everything's gone to shit, people still have hope. And people can still be inspired to make more of the world and to help others. It's crazy, man. Sam's a good guy. Sam's a good character.
Okay, concentrate.
Sam Arthur.
Help me look for Emily. Reach for her, Sam. Feel her. know you love her. You love her.
But we don't even know her.
There.
Here we go. We don't even know who she is. So weird. She's a higher power. She's destined to reset the fucking world. And she wants to. But why is this so...
Sam. There you are.
Wait.
Sam needs milk. Goo goo gaga. I'm thirsty.
You wanna go home?
Thirsty, Sam.
Let's go home. It's okay.
Isn't that my sister? Oh, never mind.
I know the way.
So this entity, bro, it's an entity. This entity arrived through the Death Stranding and is now the next big cataclysmic event. Who has that power, though? What being has the power to stop worlds from, like, existing? Sam Strand. Like, what the fuck? This is some sort of higher power. Some sort of deity, a god or something. Okay, then. Damn. Amelie's Beach. Stop the extinction. Find Amelie. Order number 69. Maybe she's some sort of, like, force of nature that inevitably will come down on the earth. You know? But why would it be in the shape of a woman? Like, why would it be like an actual person walking amongst other people, guiding people to do things? Why would it build up everything just to take it all away? You know what I mean? Like, what's the point of that? What? Okay.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady.
Oh, she's in black.
The last stranding has already begun.
Amelie?
Bridget.
Too late. What took you so long?
Your voice.
It's Bridget. She's one and the same. It's
You
the same
still
person.
Don't know who I am, do you?
It's the same person.
Who are you?
It could be anything they want, no?
Sam. I knew you'd come back.
Yeah, it is the same person.
Sam, listen to me.
Oh, Granny! Get her meds. Roll her into the ocean. The tide will take her out to sea. No body needs to be discovered.
I love you, Sam.
Do I even know you? Look at this.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Look at this. Oh my god. What is it?
I've been waiting for you. Right here, ever since. You were supposed to stop me. Stop all of this.
Bridget?
Yes. It's me, Sam.
Mother. My
Where's
mom.
Emily?
Where she's always been. Nowhere.
She's a figment of your
My
imagination.
daughter, Samantha America Strand, doesn't exist.
Emily doesn't exist.
Not in your world. I'm sorry, Sam. I've had to wear a mask for so long. Amelie and Bridget are both a part of me.
Wait, Bridget's...
What's that supposed to mean?
Quiet, and I'll tell you.
It's an entity.
There is no time for questions.
All I have are questions.
Just listen.
Okay, let's listen. Put the controller down, let's see.
Do you understand, Sam? Amelie and Bridget, those are just names. What I am is an extinction entity. So, knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
Us getting shot, one of them.
You wouldn't come back if it happened here, you know. You'd be straight on to the afterlife. But no. It's not one of them. Killing you would be a terrible mistake. I know that better than anyone. The last stranding has already begun. A seam has formed from my beach and the beaches of every soul in America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here. In a flash, this world will be no more. Consumed by an explosion. A big bang.
Evolution starts again. The world resets.
That brings us to your first choice. Do nothing. Stay here with me and bear witness to the very end.
Just watch it burn.
No.
Together. With me. Until the last flame winks out.
No. What?
Sounds so bad, does it?
Yeah.
It's not like the world has long left anyway.
But it's worth fighting for, and there's people in it who want to live. There's still hope.
Then there's the second choice.
The good one.
In expanding the network, you brought people and their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole. Like this Kipu. But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other side. You can't stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last stranding.
So why the hell would you give me the first option?
Mankind will live to die another day.
And it doesn't have to end here.
But it does. The beach is doomed no matter what. One look ought to tell you that. Which is why we must sever our connection.
That'll be it. The end of the Death Stranding.
You can't stop the inevitable. The sixth extinction will happen either today or tomorrow. You can either end it with dignity, quick, clean, and in a flash, or you can struggle in vain, knowing full well what's waiting come the finish.
And that is kind of fucked up, though, eh? That is kind of fucked up, knowing that the inevitable doom of the world is coming. You just don't know when. I mean, I guess I can see why she would be saying stuff like this.
You kept it all this time. Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare. You brought the world together. You have the right to decide. Pull the rope or cut the noose. But whatever you do, don't hesitate. I'm ready, Sam Strand.
Oh, shit.
Make your choice.
Wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
Wait, so if I want to go with what the hell is choice 2? Wait, what is choice 2? Wait, do I kill her? No, I kill her. I have to kill her. Ah, you bitch! Ah! Fuck you! Save the world! What is this? It's a lie! It's a sham! Ah! You bitch! It's not working! Look! Die! Stop it! Stop, woman! Stop! Oh! The fuck? What do I... Is there ammo? Shit. I'm out of ammo. What the fuck do I do? Wait, what do I do? Wait. Oh my god. The fuck was that? Did it work? I think we saved everyone.
I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
The fuck do I do? What do you want me to do?
Wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
Fucking kneecap the bitch. Wait, what do you do? I have 3 rounds left. Bro, shoot the sun? Fuck you. Stop her. Yeah, I'm trying to start. Get the fuck out of the way. What are you supposed to do? This bitch is tall. I don't get it. Do I shoot myself?
I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
But wait. I don't know what to do.
You're telling me.
Sure you do.
I don't. He's lost as fuck. After everything, how could you not? Do I I've got 6 bullets. If I run away. Wait. I'm sorry. Wait. Oh.
I'm here for you. Always. Like you were for me.
Oh, you connect with each other. You know, I guess she was there initially. She was there for me when I was a kid. Right? Yeah.
Here. It's a dream catcher.
But is she even real?
Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you.
When you're all grown up, you'll need it to make us whole again. And when the time comes, you'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can. Promise you'll remember. Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
I remember. You knew. You always knew.
I did and I didn't. I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust. Which is why I decided to share them with you and the others. But to connect the dots, to make sense of everything, you need perspective. You need time. Time has no meaning to me. I am not a line. I am a single point. Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
Our nightmares or your dreams?
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam. A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play. It was the bonds between people that brought the world together. And if that is what matters most to you, then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in. Come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach.
She's
And
like,
I must stay here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what an EE does. If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened. But I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with. So, that's what I did.
Sounds like hell.
But you and the others came together, connected. And you may be living on borrowed time, but you still have hope. Before each of the Big Five, life rebelled. They fought back, evolved in order to survive. The extinction isn't just an ending. It's an opportunity. And if I have to pay the price for that, to be the sacrifice, then so be it. Even if we aren't together, we will always be connected. Goodbye, Sam.
Why am I blue?
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
I'm on my own beach. Wait, is that the end of the game? Norman Reedus. Wait, if we're on our own beach, that means we actually died. Like, we're not a repatriate. This is the beach. This is where I am. This is my lands in between.
Anybody hear me?
There you go, shouting, yeah.
Amelie.
Amelie?
God damn it! Amelie! I was wrong, okay? I'm Sam!
Amelie.
Amelie!
You know, I still do have the gun.
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. When you were young, you used to have bad dreams. You cried about them all the time. The truth is, those weren't your dreams. They were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, in my waking hours too. In my dreams, I watched the world end so many times. Countless past extinctions that decimated life on this planet. Again and again and again. At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it. There were other, more terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction. Of a massive extinction to come. Like this one. And I would always be the one to end it all.
Man, I should be
to
in
bring
bed
about
soon.
the last stranding. As I have today. The first operation, I was only 20. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach. But the moment I came round, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across two worlds. Bridget, my Ha in that one. Amelie, my Ka in this. Somehow, the two of us managed to coexist. Soon, our ages began to diverge. Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same. So I came up with a story. I told people that Amelie was my daughter. A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father. Look. Amelie. Is French for soul. A soul that's a lie. There was no Amelie. Only me and the beach. I thought it was a curse in the beginning. But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future.
You guys are such losers. You guys are such losers. I'm looking at chat. I'm like glimpsing chat for 1 second. You guys such idiots. Oh my god. Collective IQ of a snail. Respectfully. Kojimbo! So deep. French lie, soul lie, Kojimbo. I think we're supposed to be waiting for the credits to go through, and then it, like, auto makes you sit. Oh, maybe not. Oh. You really just wander nowhere. This is what she's doing for all eternity. She just stays here and does nothing. Imagine this for, like, thousands of years. Tens of thousands of years. What do you even do? She's decided to stay in her own beach because she's seen what I was able to do with everyone. And at the end of the day, it was up to me. You know, do I want to end everything for everyone in a flash of searing light? Or let people live their life and then kind of just sit here in purgatory? It's pretty fucking miserable to think about it, though. What do you do here for that long?
I realized the beach was connected to the world of the dead, which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself, including those of every organism that had ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history, a history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So I started researching bridge babies, children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of America. But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My Ha had cancer. The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my Ha was gone. I couldn't finish what I'd started. So, I asked you to do it for me, and you did. You helped us complete the network, helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from its inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve, like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing. But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it. A world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die. It's like the universe is trying to return us to the nothing we came from. Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off. But somehow, life always managed to survive just enough. Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos. You know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation. It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist. That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. From the ashes of the dead rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started. Extinction is an opportunity.
We're dead. We're on our beach. That's at least what I think is going on. When you're on your beach, a repatriate is allowed to kind of revive themselves. I think we ended up dying on the main beach, like in her afterlife, and we're not able to return. At least right now. Maybe we're just doomed to kind of stay here. I'm not sure. If you die in the world of the living as a repatriate, whatever that word is, you're allowed to come back to life. You have, like, superpowers. In the case of, like, if you actually die in the void, in the lands between life and death, you don't have that option. I mean, every time you see, there's a bit when you see Hartman, and he had died, and everyone else died in the explosion, a void out, and everyone's gray, and they're all walking out to the ocean. They're all moving on to the afterlife. I mean, you're dead. This is clearly me being dead. At least for a time being.
I pulled the trigger twice that day. I knew at once I'd made a mistake. I found your beach and looked everywhere for you. Sam. There you are.
Oh, God.
Baby, I need food, please. Sustenance. I've been sucking up dirt, please. I'm so hungry.
Hugh Cone, thank you, man.
You want to go home?
I do.
Let's go home. I wanted to set you free from death once and for all. It's okay. I know the way. But in doing so, I upset the fundamental balance between life and death. I just wanted to save you.
She broke the laws of nature by allowing me to live over and over and over again, right?
I am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that moment, you became part of that fate. You became a repatriate.
Yeah.
And dooms started spreading my nightmares to others throughout the world. It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, the Death Stranding occurred. The dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more void outs. A catalyst that would set the world on a path to extinction. It was my duty to serve as a sacrifice, to wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That, or hasten the last stranding and end this slow death. Given these, my only options, I chose to end it quickly. But to trigger the last stranding, I needed you, a part of me. Here too. I would be able to witness extinction consummated with you by my side. But now that you're here, there's another choice. You can cut me off. An EE doesn't have that option for itself. But in my nightmares, I saw another future. One that you chose. One where extinction is hope against total annihilation.
Safely, I'll go. To take this head on.
I became the Death Stranding. I died and I'm stranded here now with her as the world gets to live on. I gave them all a life worth living.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play. Listen, Sam. I was the one that brought you and Cliff together again. There was something I wanted you to know. You were never abandoned. And you're not alone. Don't you see, Sam? You have to live.
Oh shit.
I see him. This way. He's over there. Sam! Sam! Over here, Sam. Dead man. Coming, Sam. You ready, Fragile?
Ready. Sam. Yes, I see you.
Okay. Lou, take me to Sam.
Don't give up. You're still connected.
We gotta go back to the world of the living.
Gotcha.
Dude, that is such a miserable place to be. Imagine not being able to pass on. That's the world you would live in. I guess you could. I don't know if he's allowed to pass on. Like, you just walk into the water. I guess I'm still in limbo. I didn't want to go. I don't know if that's like an alternate ending or something, where if you walked into the water, the game would end. Because you would essentially pass on. Stop the last stranding. I just got an S for awesome. Complete episode 13, Sam Strand. I feel like I'm no longer a repatriate. The baby, the thing that allows me to traverse the beach, seems to now be dead. Is that what that was?
For too long have we lived as strangers to one another, divided by walls built to keep us safe.
I think that's exactly what that was.
But now with the completion of the chiral network, we may at last move forward as a people united. Today we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation for a new world, the United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people. Let there be no more walls between us, nor masks to hide who we are. Let there be a new America. An America where we can face one another, where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. The old ways die hard, but I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and embrace our future. The Death Stranding is a part of that past. An enduring shadow, a constant reminder of what could have been.
It's gone.
That we stand here today is testament, not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together, to the bonds between us, to our collective greatness. All things must come to an end, ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope, and reject despair, we will endure. President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha America Strand, sacrificed everything in their pursuit of hope that we, the people, might be whole again. That they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness. But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the chiral network and in our hearts. We will always remain connected. There is another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized. America still needs that hero. That person without whom we would not be here. Now, the name is unimportant, but you know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole again. And while you and I will eventually pass on, we will be...
Going somewhere, Sam? Tired of being the unsung hero?
No, I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you. Huh. This doesn't bother you anymore? Well, that's great. Now, wouldn't you like to know how we brought you back from the beach? We were going to use the doll, but didn't have one handy, which is when I remembered something else.
Not what I think it is.
Yes.
The
What would
umbilical
be more
cord.
connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately...
It didn't work.
Yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
A month on the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging. In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Die Hardman reminded us about the revolver. So, we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Lochna via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you. But it's not so easy to send multiple individuals to another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all. The President must have known all of this would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Amelie, she said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose.
One sec, sorry. One sec. I just need to make sure of something. How long are live streams allowed on YouTube for? How long are live streams? 12 hours? I'm at 13 right now. So what does that mean? Is the VOD gone? Is it not going to save the last fucking hour? Let me cancel the YouTube VOD. YouTube folks, we're going to restart in 1 second. 1 sec. We're going to restart right now. Hang on. Yeah, I need to make sure that it actually saved. Well, it's to save the YouTube VODs. That's the biggest thing. It should be down right now. No, it saved. It saved. Oh, it didn't save. No. Fuck. Are you kidding me? But it says 13 hours, so what do you do? It saved 12 hours. You know where it ended? You know what the craziest part is? actually, where it ended couldn't have been more perfect. Where it ended could not have been more perfect. It ended right before I started the last mission. Right after I beat the final, like, big squid boss, and I walked into the arena, not the arena, the outpost, it actually ended the VOD. That could not have been more perfect. But how do I fix that? How do I get the rest of the VOD? It says that it's 13 hours and 11 minutes, but it doesn't save as 13 hours? Seriously? I'm not kidding when I say this. It literally could not have been better. It could not have been better in terms of an ending. The VOD ended as the mission just ended, the final mission. So what do we do? I completely forgot. Use the Twitch VOD. So we basically go back in. You know what I could have happen? Someone, well, I mean, I'm going to have to get the ending of the game anyways. I'll have to get the ending of the game. Okay, so you know what? I'm not going to stream the rest of it on YouTube. We're just going to finish the game here on Twitch. And then take the VOD and cut out the remaining portion of it and then upload it separately, correct? Makes sense, right? That's not hard. That should be very easy, no? Yeah. Okay, so let's finish the game then. You know what? I don't mind that, and it's a good learning experience to see how to do stuff like this if problems reoccur. That's a good reminder that it is 12 hours long. Yeah, okay, cool. Stream on YouTube still so that the edit and then edit the video? Well, there's no point in streaming this on YouTube right now because if it's all saved on Twitch, I just download the Twitch VOD and then rip it from Twitch and then splice in the last, like, 3 hours. Isn't that correct? Because if I start the stream right now on YouTube, it's going to start in the middle of nowhere. Like, you won't even know what came before this. You won't have to upload as much. Do you even? Hello, man. 106 months. Thank you, bro. I'm just, you know what? We'll catch it. Let's just continue.
Suppose that's one way of putting it. Oh, Sam. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug. Got something else to tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff.
He's a good
His
man.
mother's name was Lisa Bridges, Cliff's common-law wife.
Lisa Bridges.
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces. Quite good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant was put out, but he was later found dead. Turns out some people die harder than others, though. Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity. But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one besides us with access privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The president's got some dirty, dirty laundry. I don't trust him. But I'll work with him if that's what it takes. We'll talk later.
The plot thickens. I thought this guy was kind of a good dude, no? Shit just it gets real and real. Even more so. He is the president now.
Sam. I don't expect you to forgive me. But would you hear me out? I killed Captain Clifford Unger. I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. But I didn't. I did it for her. Because I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me. Everything. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please, let me finish. The captain, saved my life. You know why they call me Die Hardman. Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him as much as I loved her. And when he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me, to make it right. And why shouldn't he? Why didn't he? He couldn't save his kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back. I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America, he remembered who he was. And he forgave me. God! But I don't deserve it, God damn it! There is no atoning for what I've done. God! But maybe this is the next best thing. Maybe he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time. He wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die Hardman.
No. He didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal. And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. And yeah, the old ways die hard. But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
Thank you, Sam.
Hey, Sam. Been waiting for you.
Lou?
Dead?
Poor thing was never truly alive.
Wait.
Not in this world, at least.
No.
The decommissioning order finally came through. Can't risk necrosis.
Damn.
The body can't stay
My
here.
baby.
I thought you might want to take care of it.
Damn.
You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order.
I mean, he's no longer connected to
And there are
the
laws
beach.
about that kind of thing. Now that we're a nation.
Save the kid, man.
I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either. Not me.
All right. I'll go to the incinerator.
Damn.
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly. I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right. Absolutely. Thanks for everything. How's the weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella. I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry. I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the official approval.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wait. There's something I have to tell you. I didn't shoot Higgs.
I knew
He
it.
pulled the trigger.
Yeah, I knew it.
So I let him choose. death or eternal solitude on the beach.
Fair enough. You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find and fix what's broken. And reconnect. I'm fragile.
But not that fragile.
I mean, he did shoot... we did hear the gun, though. Did he kill himself,
Wanna
anyways?
come work for me? Could use a man like you.
The world's still broken. The same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
The Death Stranding is gone, though.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me. I've got no ties to anyone or anything. I might as well be dead. I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Don't act like you're the same person. You've learned how to touch, to feel. You've connected with people. With us.
Everything I touch, I lose.
Damn, look at Igor. Wow, even in the end, this guy saved us. Look at this. Remember Igor? Shit. Igor was the guy who was eaten in the beginning of the game, and then you meet his brother. And, yeah. Damn. You give his brother hope? Because you're like, damn. Or he's like, it's good to know that my brother went down with someone as, like, honorable as you and shit like that. It's like, damn. You know? Yeah. Well, the Death Stranding is gone. I'm no longer a repatriate. I can't resurrect. I can't do any of that stuff. She cut herself off from the rest of the world. Like the inevitable, the laws of nature. She was one of the inevitable, destructions. Yeah, she was a rule of nature. Like, everything must come to an end, but through seeing what we had done with people and kind of how we made everything whole, I mean, you know, there was two options. We either go with her and let everything kind of just cease to be, or we give people hope for, like, you know, another life.
You still with me, Lou?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
Well, thanks for everything.
This child's special. One of a kind.
A baby candidate.
Either that, or...
a sacrifice.
a foundation. A bridge.
Brought you an astronaut. Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm gonna take you wherever you want to go.
I feel bad for this guy too, man. Fuck.
Can I help you?
Even through...
Oh, shit. John, is that you?
Captain, what are you doing here?
That's my baby.
My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year.
The Void Out in Manhattan. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were the husband.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This is a woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
I have a duty to protect our country. Lies are an unfortunate necessity.
The President gave me the highest level access privileges. I've used them to manipulate the security system. We have 5 minutes before it resets, sir. 5 minutes to talk. Off the record. Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. You were my commanding officer, but I swore an oath to the President to protect her and the country at all costs. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to.
That's why he
but
kills
I
him.
served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home. Back then, I thought I was invincible. I thought I was some kind of action hero. But I'm not the hero. You are, sir. You're the reason I'm still alive. And it's past time I paid that debt. They're moving your son to a new facility tomorrow. You'll never see him again. He'll serve as the foundation of a new communications network. A sacrifice for a nation that no longer exists. I wrote down everything you need to know. It was the only way to keep it off the system. Burn it when you're done. The rest is up to you, sir. I believe this belongs to you, sir. Now, I can't terminate your wife's life support from inside her room. System won't allow it. So, this is the only other option. An alarm is set to go off if she flatlines. I've rigged the system to spoof her vitals. But you won't have long. 5 minutes, tops. Don't hesitate, sir. This is the only chance you'll get.
Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. I promise you. My animal, Lisa. Bibi. Bibi. Bibi, can you hear me? Can you hear me? It's Daddy.
I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically.
Oh.
You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order.
Awesome, you burned the baby. 200 likes. Okay. Anything for clout these days. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it.
Let the kid grow up. Try it. Imagine seeing that happen to your mother, but you're just like a baby, you can't comprehend anything. Oh, I'm the baby. Oh my. Oh.
Agugu. Agugu, mama. Agugu, gaga. Aguglu. Agugu.
Freeze! Hey, put it down! Drop it! Put it down!
Back off. Back off!
Get up! Don't do it! I'll handle this. I'm sorry, Captain. Don't! You got it! You two! Stay there! And hold your fire!
Thanks for trying, John.
Stop!
Step aside, sir, or we'll be forced to open fire.
It's a dead end. He's trapped. Security will take it from here.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I screwed it up. I've ruined everything.
This room is off limits. No one goes in. But he's in there, sir. I saw him. You saw him all. Now check the other way. Go! Yes, sir.
No. Open it up. He's inside.
Move, dumbass.
BB. Don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you. See the sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out, there's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you. So let love warm you till the morning. When I found out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you and your mom, no matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't.
Get off of him! Now!
I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry. Sorry it took me so long.
Captain, look at you.
Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Oh my God.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John.
Let it go. Please.
Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
You told me your name was Sam Porter. But you're Sam Bridges. My son. My bridge to the future. Without you, I was just like any other Cliff. obstacle. Looking on at the world people like you were trying to build. Dividing people was the only thing I was ever good at. But not you, Sam. You bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. And mine. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Is this me?
Oh, God. Not BB too.
No, 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 no!
The baby died and ended up on its own.
Sam. There you are.
Wait, I was the baby all along? Oh my God, I was. And then that was the way to her bridge, yeah. Or her beach. Who else had that scar? Who else had that scar? There was another person in the story who had the scar. Was it Mads? I think it was.
You want to go home? Let's go home.
So who's the baby in the bottle, though? If that's supposed to be me, then who am I lugging around the whole time? That's Lou. So I'm not the baby in the bottle. Wait, so everything I was seeing through Mickelson's eyes was me. I was his son. And then the baby was just kind of a random baby. But it would still show me visions of what was going on because... But why? Why would it show me visions of anything? I hate this chick.
Welcome back.
I don't like this chick at all.
You understand his days as a BB are over, now that his connection to the other side has been severed.
It was me who cut the cord. So yes.
A deathless repatriate in the world of the living. Should we decommission him?
In a manner of speaking. Take him out of the pod.
Oh.
I'll raise him as my own.
Oh. Dude, the UCA is so fucked up.
Come on, Lou. Wake up. Come on, Lou, wake up. Come on, Lou. Come on, Lou, wake up. Wake up. Come on. Wake up! Come on, Lou, wake up.
Oh, he's alive. You saved Lou.
Lou.
This baby. Oh, look at the other babies. That's kind of fucked up, though. Those are all the other bridge babies. That's pretty fucked up, though. That's a little fucked up. They can't pass on. Well, because the Death Stranding... Well, I guess the... Why would Timefall be normal now? Because the Death Stranding is gone, so I guess the Death Stranding was part of Timefall, but why did we just see the babies? I guess that was more of just like a... That's Death Stranding. Damn.
Every time we touch it shows. War now. War now. I sense you like a broken window. The lack of something makes a sound.
I'm going to bed, guys. I'm not watching it tonight.
Next level trust is you. Next level trust is you. True love is in True love is a mess. And life is such a wonderful waste of time. I wanna spend it with you on my mind. Life is such a wonderful waste of
Conan O'Brien. Special appearance, Conan O'Brien. Let's make sure there's no more scenes after this, and then let me talk for a little bit. I'm very tired. I was cooked into this game pretty good. Like, there was no reason to not finish it tonight. I'm glad I did. I'm gonna say my piece in this game, and then we're gonna go to bed, okay? Yeah, we'll let it play out. Let me collect my thoughts.
The lack of something makes the sound. Next level trust is you. Next level trust is you. True love is a mess. True love is a mess. Life is such a wonderful waste of time. I wanna spend it with
Hi, Mochi. Hi, Mochi.
Mochi's here. What do you rate that game out of 10? Go. Out of 10, what do you give that? What do you give that game? Out of 10, what do you give that game? So a lot of 8s and 9s. This game, to me, is getting a 9.25. I can't give it a 9.5. It's getting a 9.25. 9.25. For sure. If I understand the story completely, if I was to watch a lore video, it'd be a 9.5. This is a very good game. This is really, really good. There's a few things that kind of like... The only reason it's not... The UI is trash. Wait, we're not even done the game. Wait. Oh my god, we're not even done the game. Oh, is it just for 100%ing it? Is that it? Is that really it? It's free roam? Okay.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
We are done. Okay.
Look who's awake. Morning, Sam. You'll be happy to hear your vitals have stabilized, and that you're well on your way to recovery. Not that it's your fault, but what I wouldn't give to trade places. We're all stuck in the president's office, working like dogs to get everything ready in time for the inauguration.
Oh, it is. Okay,
but at
yeah,
least one of us is still free as a bird. You should head out. Make the most of it. Could even do some orders if you wanted. Might do you good to get back in the game.
This is new game, yeah.
It was raining buckets back when you left for Amelie's Beach. We took a real beating at the time, but we've done our best to service the structures and vehicles in the area. So you know, any cargo that was stored in your private locker at a damaged facility should have been transferred to your private locker here at this distro center. Anyway, busy or not, we'll still be on the end of the line if you need us. And if you want some alone time, we should be able to manage for now.
Holy
Just
shit.
make sure you're back in time for the big day, all right? See you then.
Okay.
Hey, Sam, you sure you don't have any unfinished business?
That's it.
Sam, I know you've been to hell and back and earned a break, but I've got a high priority request. Head to the distro center west of Capital Knot. You can review the details there.
Didn't we beat the game? We beat the game, though. Did we beat the game? Did we not beat the game? Wait. It's done. This is New Game Plus, which we don't do New Game Plus. The story is done. Everything is done. Yeah, this game is going to get a 9.25. I feel like this is probably one of the coolest stories in a game that I've played, where, like, some catastrophic thing happens, and it doesn't allow for the dead to pass on, and so the world just gets infinitely fucked. And it's all just kind of like a natural thing. Like the Big Bang, all these other things happening, you know, the world just keeps kind of existing, and problems arise that are against, like, you know, you can't do anything about it. Right? Like, it's very, very, very interesting. I feel like the only two reasons this game isn't like Red Dead Redemption levels of good is by the end of the story, they kind of... They tied in a lot of different things that I'm not really too convinced with. You know, a video would help. And the gameplay is lacking a bit of polish. That's really just it. Those two things in particular. Like, the characters in this game, excellent. The idea of, you know, going around and rebuilding America and bringing back hope to people, you know, it's a very intriguing story. It's very fresh, very original. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this in a game. Crazily enough, too, the multiplayer was, like, surprisingly very well done. Very, very well done. The multiplayer, I thought, was going to be, like, one of the worst parts of this game, but it played into the story completely. It was excellent. This game is art more than it is a game. So the fact that the gameplay itself isn't as polished, you know, I hope for Death Stranding 2, they look at that and say, you know what? The art is good. The story is good. What we did here is, like, damn near amazing. Perfect. But we need to hammer out all the weird niche stuff. You know, like, when you get into firefights, when you get into combat, it's a little bare bones-ish, you know, but, like, traversing the lands, the music, I wasn't bored one bit of this game. I wasn't bored at any step of the game. Like, literally, you do the same thing over and over, but, like, you have a purpose for doing all this stuff. You know, new areas, new people, new mountains to, you know, climb over and just do a bunch of stuff. I don't know. It's just not a bad game. It's not boring at all. It genuinely wasn't. That was an experience. That was actually an experience. One of the best games we've played. Probably the most original game we've played. In terms of, like, what the hell is this? What am I witnessing? What is going on? Like, this game is phenomenal. No, this is an amazing game. The only two things is, like, fix the gameplay, polish it out, hammer out, like, you know, the kinks. There's a few issues. It's very rough around the edges sometimes. And, you know, whatever went on, I kind of get the gist of, like, you know, her being, like, the, Amelie being the fucking, what do they call her, the EE? The extinction event. She's, like, a force of nature or whatever, and then, you know, she kind of sees you do all these things for people, and she's like, okay. Like, well, she's like the inevitable. But why is the inevitable, like, an actual person? Do you know what I mean? Like, why is it an entity? Why it has a consciousness? It does things? Most people who hate on this game haven't played it. No, this game was excellent. This is a great game out there. A very good game. Setting for the universe, all we know so far. And then why in the end was I a baby? Why was I Mad's son? Really? So I was his son the whole time? I mean, that was kind of a weird thing that I don't think needed to happen, to be honest. I feel like it didn't need to happen. I don't agree with 100% of everything in this story, but I will say, like, 90% of it, 95% of it was pretty good. I have to watch a video. No, I need to... I need to watch a video that everything is kind of, like, condensed and explained very thoroughly. And then once that happens, you know, this game probably is worthy of a 9.5. If I can understand the story through a video, I understand most of what's going on here. The ending kind of had me a little bit confused. I'm pretty fucking tired as well. I need to go to bed. But again, gameplay and a bit of the endgame story, those two things in particular, the gameplay you can't fix. The gameplay will get better, I'm sure, in the next game. And that has nothing to do with walking around. If anything, walking around is more exciting than shooting people. But for the sake of the story and kind of understanding the tail end of it, I need a video. Like, I definitely need a video. This game is... It's like a 9.25 to a 9.5. It's that good of a game. Like, you will not find a game like this anywhere else. It really is a one-off, unique experience that's just not... I've never seen something like this in a game. I just haven't. So... 9.25. 9.25 is where I'm at. I'm just going to go collect some more thoughts. I'll be talking about the game tomorrow when I'm more awake. I just want to go to bed right now. We're going to leave it at a 9.25. Folks, when I get on tomorrow, we're going to watch videos. We're going to watch the second trailer for Death Stranding. This game's a masterpiece. This is one of the greats, for sure. This is a guy who poured his heart and soul into a game and said, fuck it, this is a vision. No, it is. It is. It's a masterpiece of a game. It's not like perfection, but it's up there with, like, again, Alan Wake 2, Subnautica, Red Dead Redemption. It is one of those great games. Easily it is. Easily. It's just an experience that you don't find anywhere else. It's very thorough. It's just... No, it's good. It's very good. Let me just go collect my thoughts. I'll be on tomorrow, folks. I will be adding the time tomorrow for all the subs. So we're just gonna pause it right now, and then when I wake up, like, we're really past my bedtime. It's 11:30. I should have been in bed an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago. Alan Wake 2 is that good. Yeah, Alan Wake 2 is art. I don't think I'd ever want to play this game again. I don't think I'd ever want to play any game twice, to be honest, especially one so narratively driven. I don't think this game has any replay value at all. And does that make it a bad game? No. But you've already saved the country. You've done everything. There's no reason to replay this game in the slightest. Like, this is literally a one-and-done experience. You go see it. It's incredible, and then you take that with you. And then you try to understand it through YouTube videos. But yeah, folks, that's it for me. You guys take care of yourselves. I'm gonna go to bed. We'll try and get the edited finale of this game uploaded on YouTube. That's my controller, because I moved my mouse. Now my controller's, like, vibrating. But yeah, folks, take care of yourselves. Thank you so much. Again, we'll reconvene tomorrow. I just want to go collect some more thoughts. I'm gonna leave this game at a 9.25 right now. If I can understand the ending of this game with Amelie and all that stuff, I do get the gist of it, but, like, I need to hammer that home, and same thing with him being Mad's son. Like, those two things, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, folks, take care of yourselves, have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace, peace.